Your Workout C today. So for those of you who have your yellow sheet, be sure to have it nearby. You can have a mat nearby and some water and a sweat towel. So we're going to be going through each 30-second exercise, and we'll just do one round. You can hit restart so I can help you with your second round. So we're going to start with our front plank. I'll go ahead and time you. When you're doing it on your own, have a stopwatch nearby. So we're going to move into our front and then our side planks. So that's basically 3 different exercises. So as we move into our front plank, we're going to start with elbows and toes. This is your goal. Do as long as you can in 30 seconds. You may get to 10 seconds to start out. It's no problem, no big deal. You're only going to get stronger. Here we go. 30 seconds. Keep that core strong, hold it up. If you're advanced, you can lift a leg. There's a lot more fun things to do if you're a little more advanced. But this is a perfect place to start. You need to hold those hands together. You can do that also. Now remember, no sagging hips, no booties in the air. Keep that body a nice straight plank. Hold that core in. Think strong. You're almost done. And time. Excellent, way to go. Let's move to our side plank. Beginners, you're on your knees with hips up. Look down at your knees, your hips are right in between. Advanced, you're right here, straight legs. All right, here we go. Start. So the body's a straight plank. Whether you're on your knees or not, you can look down, hips, knees, ankles, all in alignment. Advanced, you can bring that leg up. You can also rest on the Bosu ball, your elbow or your feet. That'll challenge your core too. You only have 10 more seconds. You can do this. It'll give you a nice strong center, the midsection, especially the lats in the back. Time. Way to go. Let's do the other side so we're even and not lopsided. So move to that other side. And of course, anytime you can push pause and give yourself a break. I'm just going to breeze through these different exercises in Workout C. Here we go. Get ready and start. From the top of the head to the heels, you want your body in alignment. If you're having shoulder issues, we're going to have to talk about that later. You can always contact me. But right now, you're going to strengthen your shoulder. Great core exercise for the back, for the midsection, keeping those core muscles strong. You're more than halfway through. You got about 5 seconds to go. Pull that core up strong. Whew. And time. Way to go. Of course, if you're advanced, you've moved on to a minute and made it a little harder for yourself. Next, we're going to move into a jumping squat. Plyometrics are great. Have you ever seen a volleyball player with a big butt? No, you haven't. All right. So get into squat position. When you come down, I want you to touch the floor. Heels stay down. No up on the toes. As you lift up, reach up to the sky tall. Keep that core engaged. Push off the toes. When you come back down, land on the toe and then heel to touch the floor. Level 1 is a reach and touch. Level 2 is a jump. If you're at level 3, you jump and open up. Come back and lift. So pick your poison. All right, I'm going to do the basic jump squat. Here we go. And start. Look up at something out in front of you. Keep that core engaged. Come all the way down into a froggy position. Keep moving. It's okay if it's faster or slower. You're working at your own pace. You'll get stronger and faster. And hopefully you're counting how many you're doing so you can keep track of your strength. Time. Whew. Plyometrics get me every time. If I do too many, I feel like I want to puke, but they're so good for you. And they make you strong. And they tighten up all the areas that you want tight. All right, we're moving to a tricep push-up. So you need your mat. Whew. The tricep push-up is similar to chaturanga in yoga. Your body comes into a plank. Your hands are right below the shoulders. As you bring the elbows in close to the body, the isolation is more into the tricep, though the chest gets to work out too. And of course, the core. Here we go. Get into tricep position. If you're on the floor here, at the top position, it's here. And start. Now, if you're a beginner, you're probably doing these off a counter or a coffee table or your weight bench. But for advanced, you're on the floor. Exhale as you come up. And time. It's tough when you don't get a break in between each one. All right, we're moving on to our next exercise in Workout C, which is the lunges for each side. Lunge position, so important. Start with your feet hip to shoulder width apart. As you step back, keep that distance between the feet. I often will put a piece of tape or a rope between my clients' feet to make sure they don't cross the line of their feet. All right, when you come down, you have to bend both knees. Keep the shoulders over the hips. We're not leaning forward like this with our knee going past our toe. We're coming straight down. Heel presses into the floor. The back heel is up. You're feeling a stretch in the hip area, strengthening the buns and the legs. It's a great overall exercise. 30 seconds, one leg. Here we go. Exhale on your way up. Keep that posture nice and strong. Whew. Think of the top of the head to reaching to the sky. Engage that core. Ah, I got you there. Whew, you think you're just using the legs, but you gotta use the whole body. Man, these are tough. My legs are getting strong. Time. Push off. Let's switch sides. Whew. Hip width. Open it up. So we're seeing how many we can do in 30 seconds. All right. Posture's great. Get ready to start and start. Notice my knee stays over the ankle. Help protect the knee joint. You don't need that knee shooting past the toe. Are you counting how many you're doing? I keep interrupting, I know. Squeeze that back cheek. Keep those buns tight. You're gonna give about 10 more seconds. Keep going, keep going. Stop, time. Excellent. Shake out those legs. Give those quads a good stretch. We'll move into our next exercise, which is a plank with a knee to your elbow. Great for the core. Make those abs beautiful and toned. Get into that plank position. If you're a beginner, you can be on the knees, bringing the knee to the elbow. Advanced, you're right here in a plank. Start. Start. Keep that body in a plank. Don't let those hips sag. Don't shoot that booty up into the sky. You're bringing the knee all the way to the elbow. Think strong. Stay hungry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. I'm sweating. You better be sweating too. All right, here we go. Into our high knees. More plyometrics. You're going to keep the core engaged. And we're not doing high knees. We're doing tabletop knees. You can keep your hands right out in front of you. All right, here we go. Start. You want to land on the toe and then bring the foot down. Don't slam those feet flat down. engaged. Abs tight. Whew. More than halfway through. Time. Whew. Excellent. All right. Last one is a wall squat. So, find yourself a wall. You're going to come down. So if you're sharpened out, you might not be with the knees at 90 degrees. You might be a little higher. That's okay. The stronger you get, the lower you can go. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds to start. Then you're going to work your way up to a minute. I haven't done these in a while. Here we go. Start. Keep that core engaged. My back isn't flat against the wall. I have that natural curve of the spine. But my core is engaged. Abs should be tight. I promise they're in there. Whew. Think strong. Don't put the energy into your toes. Keep your heels pressed down too. You only got about 5 more seconds if you're doing 30 seconds. If you can keep going, by all means, keep going. Time. For those of you who are just doing 30 seconds, shake it out, stretch it up, start a cycle again.